Whew. How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of me, D Yang. Yes, I'm in my cave, and today we're going to talk about the Wolf River rig. I've been getting a lot of message about how the Wolf River rig works and my setup, my rod, my reel, all these type of questions that I think I can answer in this video. I'm gonna try my best at least. Hopefully it's informative to you and hopefully you guys like this video. So with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave some comments down below, hit that thumbs up, and let me know what you guys want me to talk about, because this quarantine sucks. Having to just come home and sit here is boring, but you know, you can still go out there and fish. Just be 6 feet away from people. Just don't be coughing and licking your face and fingers and touching stuff. Anyways, I hope you all are doing well. I know it's a hard time right now here in the world, so yeah, just do your best. We'll get through this together. Just stay clean, stay healthy, and soon we'll be fishing together again. First off, let's start off with the rod. I recently picked up this rod at Rock River Bait Box. My boy Brian hooked me up, and it's an amazing rod, guys. I got to take it out for 3-4 outings already, maybe more. It just didn't really count. This is the DIAWA KAGE. Okay, DIAWA KAGE rod. This is the 7.6 floating rig, 7.6 medium light, extra fast action. Throughout my whole career fishing river, like Wolf River rig style, I've always wanted something with enough backbone, yet I also have that length and that sensitivity and that extra fast action rod tip. That way I can pin fish, feel the bottom, make good sweeps on the bite, right? Because you don't really want to like hook set it like you would for a bass. You kind of just want a nice long heavy duty sweep to keep that fish pinned in deep 20 feet of water, 30 feet of water, whatever, with current, because that's what you want. Never thought I'd be using DIAWA rods. I've never used DIAWA rods before. This is my first year getting into it, and I love it. I love it. They did a great job. It is light, it is sensitive, it is strong, durable. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break when you set the hook. So good job, DIAWA. And I know that DIAWA for sure made a reel for this purpose rod. Sure enough, I find out that DIAWA made a reel called the KAGE reel, like Hokage. So it's a really epic name. I like it. And all I have to say is it is a slick and smooth reel for $200. The rod is $200, by the way, and the reel is $200. And oh my gosh, it is like the perfect reel for this rod. And I'm not just saying that because it's a whole DIAWA setup. I'm not even sponsored by DIAWA. I don't even work for DIAWA. I don't even do anything like with DIAWA yet. So enough with the combo itself. It is amazing. I can go on and off about it. I love the length, I love the reel, I love the rod. Amazing. You guys are probably asking me like, why do I use the 7.6? Dang, it's because that longer rod from shore, I found out that it gives you that benefit of longer cast and less effort of casting. I tried 7 foot, I tried 7.1, 7.2, 7.3 rods, and now I found the 7.6 with the correct action of medium light, extra fast. I could bomb this a mile. I could feel the bottom, just everything. I could rely on everything because of the way it's designed. And with that 7.6, it gives you the extra distance. That's all you need to know, because it's good. Like, you want the extra distance. You want to cover a lot of water. You want to bounce deeper holes. You want to be able to catch bigger fish in those holes and set the hook and bring them out of there. Now off to the rig itself. I know that a lot of you guys been asking about like my flies, the pound test that I use, the weight of the sinker that I use, the braid, everything, right? All I have to say is that I put in a lot of time in this style of fishing, which is the Wolf River rig setup, right? The braid itself is 8-pound braid. You can go 6-pound too if you want, but I studied this rig for a long time, and you guys see my video, I normally throw purple fly and red and green, right? I tie these are like custom tied, I guess. I tied them myself. These aren't the best looking ones. I actually used these already and they're pretty beat up. Let me see if they can focus on this. There it goes. Red and green's my favorite. My second favorite is either purple and chartreuse body. That's a dark purple. That's not black. That's dark purple. Sometimes I'll use red and chartreuse, which is good too. So this is a 3-way swivel, right? You guys are curious whether it is. I guess they call it more like a 2-way swivel, yeah, but whatever. That's what it looks like. That's a 3-way. 2-way, I mean. There's the main leader that's connected to 2 flies, and then there's just the random leader itself that you put the sinker on. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but that's what it looks like. At Kritter's shop right now is closed because due to the coronavirus, but that's his pencil sinker stuff right there. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It's right there. That's his little logo. He has a Facebook, so I'll leave his link down below too. They sell them here in Milwaukee. It's pretty cool. These are pencil sinkers. Yes, pretty cool, right? That's what it is. And what you want to do is you cast this thing out there. I know a lot of people cast kind of like awkward because they're worried about their flies, and I tell them, hey, don't worry about the fly. Obviously, you know, be aware of what your surrounding pretty much, but don't worry about the fly. Worry about the weight of the sinker. The sinker is what's going to travel and control the fly when it's in the water, in the air, whatever, right? This guy right here is what determines your catch, right? The fly does the work, but this is how you control everything that's in the water. Okay, if you learn how to control this guy and you cast it out there far, you bounce out the bottom, what you want to do is you want to tap the bottom, you know, drag it, hop it, and this right here, this twitch, is going to control the flies in the water. The flies are going to dart up or down depending how you lift the pencil sinker far off the ground or just slightly tap it in place. This right here causes noise, causes attraction. The two flies are just the yummy colors that the fish can see, and they go for it because they look like bait fish. And yes, this is a 1 ounce. I always use 1 ounce no matter what. Rarely do I use ½ ounce. Okay, I don't know. Maybe just for like shallow water or when the current's not that crazy. Or maybe I just don't feel like throwing 1 ounce. But 9.9 times out of 10, I use this guy. So 1 ounce is the way to go. That's how you control the river system. Okay, I know you guys been asking me like what do I think of and what do I do when I fish the Wolf River rig, right? And how do I work it back? How do I do everything in general? As you guys see in my videos here, I'll leave the videos playing as I talk. I like to bounce the bottom. Okay, I like to cast out really far. I count my seconds, it'll hit the bottom. As soon as I feel the line slack, feel that tap. That's why it's important to have like a longer sensitive rod. You can feel that tap, like it touches the bottom, right? Touches the structure. And you'll either feel mucky because you just feel like a really heavy drag, right? Or you feel like a clacking kind of rumbling noise, you know, because it's clacking at the rocks. So that's how you tell the structure that you're fishing in. Now if you feel snag, it's obviously some branches of broken tree or something down there, because this don't really get caught in rocks, right? I'll tell you that right now. It's not the rocks that catches this. It's the damn trees. The trees catch this or the flies and you're pretty much done, which is okay because if you learn the snags, that's why I make dummy flies. If you learn the snags from like, I don't know, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and if you get caught between one of those like angle, you just have to memorize that maybe something after that's good or something before that is even better. Remember that walleyes and white bass and all other kind of fish, they love structure. They love little hideouts and little habitats that they can adapt to so they can hide, eat the minnows, eat the bait fish, stuff like that that's gonna flow towards them. They're gonna ambush it and attack it. So you have to imagine it like that. That's what I do at least. So when I cast this thing out there, I feel the structure. It helps you feel the pull. The pull is the most important thing that you want to listen to and feel when you're fishing out there, because that pull indicates a pull, right? You can cast out there as soon as you count the seconds. Let's say 1,000 to 5,000, and it hits the bottom, right? And then suddenly you're dragging it, it's clacking, and then it drops. You feel that your rod tip low down, like real hard. Two things: it's either a really deep pull or it's a fish, right? Because they bit it and they're running off with the current. But just remember to listen to your rod. Listen to the feel of your hand when you're holding it. Don't hold it too stiff, or don't be afraid that it's gonna snag and break off, right? That's not that's not the idea here. The idea is to feel and study the structure when that is happening. And you're gonna snag, and that's okay. But knowing the snags is knowing the structure. Once you know the structures, you know where the fish is located. You can feel your rod tip presses your hand down towards the pole, and once you feel that at the end of it, once it hits the bottom, you feel that stop. Like your rod tip will just slack back to normal. Once you feel that pull for like 2 seconds, you want to just like slightly twitch it, not jerking it. I see a lot of guys, they jerk it real hard. That's not how you do it. You let it drop to the bottom, you just twitch it. That way the fly is just darting in place, right? The fluorocarbon is going to drag it and pop it in place. That's going to trigger the walleye, white bass, yellow bass, whatever, to bite. Feel the pull. Once it drops and stop, twitch the fly. Not pop it, not drag it out, not nothing. Just twitch it in place the best you can. The 2-3 tap that you do, that little twitch you do, I promise you, it's either the fish is gonna eat it, or it's gonna bite the hair, or something's gonna hit it, because it's in the territory that it was ambushing on that ledge, on that drop, and it's just sitting there. It's a drop. Fish sees the fly, comes at it, boom, they're on. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concern, please leave the comments down below and let me know. I do have my little email address down there for you guys to like write to me. I'll do my best to answer you guys. I know I get like tons of questions about how to fish it, what I'm doing, whatever. Don't be afraid, message me, find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram. All that's going to be linked down below. Just contact me and I'll do my best to get to you in time. Again, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave some comments down below, hit that thumbs up, because that really helps me out. It allows me to go out there and do some more fishing. Until then, I'll see you guys out on the water. Peace.